What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 14, Episode 14, Bet with Juice. I gotta do the salute one more time for Grandpa. I showed him some videos last night. I was making him some tacos, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but he just kept going like this. And so he liked that part of the video, so that's cool. Um, Dodgers did get the dub last night. Dale Oscar, Muncy went yard. Mookie, he also came alive. He didn't hit a home run, but he had a good offensive game, just like the Dodgers themselves. Finally, good job, guys. Way to get it done. Way to get it done. Unlike us and our slip yesterday, um, we did go 1-4-5. Not too great, guys. Not too great. We started off good with Nick, the Beast, Kurtz, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Kid had 7. He continues to dominate. Um, Matt Olson, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. They definitely knew something that we didn't. He finally got that single, I think, in like the 8th inning, uh, but he was over 3 until then. Willie Castro, that was the trickiest one. Not surprised he didn't get it. It was a weird game. They lost 5-1. So Cubs do better. I don't know. You guys are losing to the Reds. It's pretty sad. Corey Seager for a walk. Go back. No, right there. Corey Seager for a walk. Didn't get it. Same thing as Taylor Ward. He started off really good. Got on base very first at bat. Couldn't get it done for us. There you go. That's a better view. All right. Our gut slip did 10 times better than that. I don't know if the math is right on that, but look at all that green. There you go. I'm going to start doing it from right there. Look at all that green. Cal Quantrill absolutely. He had 2 strikeouts in like the first inning, I think, or the second inning, and then continued to just be absolutely ass. So that was cool. He gave up like 9 hits. He sucks. He really sucks. Logan Webb did his job. He had 10 strikeouts. We should have just taken him for a demon and left Control off the slip because that was absolutely crazy. Crochet had a great game. He finished at 8, exactly what we needed. Jordan Beck, we had him for a half. He had 2 hits, runs, RBIs. Jackson Merrill, Freddie Freeman for 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Jackson Merrill got it done, and our boy Freddie Freeman couldn't do it. After all those runs scored, 12 runs scored yesterday, and Frederick only got 2 of them. So it's all right. We're close. We're getting there. And I'll even show you guys the morning slip that I had. It was too early to get on YouTube and put a channel out. I was running errands, putting these slips in, but I do want to show you guys the slip that I had this morning. Let's see if we can find it. I don't know why Prize Picks keeps it open. It had already lost. But we had Edmundo Sosa from the Phillies, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Jung Ho Lee hits, runs, RBIs. Spencer Torkelson hits, runs, RBIs. Edmundo Sosa messed us up. He only had one, started off with a single, couldn't get nothing the rest of the game. Jung Ho Lee did his job. Spencer Torkelson, told you guys, he always gets it done. When I bet on a Tiger, that's the guy you want to go with. He had a home run. He did it. He did his job. Nico Horner, 1.5 bases. Absolute stud. He had good numbers against. See, now I'm confused. It says 6-1. I thought they lost. I don't know. Sometimes Prize Picks has this off. I could have sworn it said. Maybe I'm looking at something wrong. Josh Jung, a half hits, runs, RBIs, and Addison Barger, who did not play. Um, Josh Jung is still playing, so that could possibly go 4 for 5. Yeah, 4 for 5. That was from the morning, right there, if you guys can see it. Like I said, Edmundo Sosa, he started off really good, but let's get into the rest of today's slate, which is the afternoon slate. There was 8 games. Like I said, at least 4 games have started already. This is it right here. Let's see if we can lock this. So, come on. Let's go. There you go, camera. Boom. First game that we had up was the Rays versus the Angels. I have Zach Neto right there in quotation marks for a stolen base. They got Nick Fuentes at catcher for the Rays. I believe he came in the trade deadline. Not great behind the plate, throwing the ball, trying to throw people out. I thought Zach could probably get on the first at bat. I don't believe he has it at all. I actually left him off every single slip that I have today. I didn't want to get cute with anything. I thought he could get a stolen base, but I just didn't want him to have that mess up any good slips. We do got Trout on a gut slip with walk. Let's see, I believe he batted already. 0 for 1. Zach Neto also 0 for 1. So that's why those guys are going on the gut slip, and Neto is not on the slip at all. Next game, we have Jesus Sanchez on basically every slip you could possibly think of today. Astros Marlins is the next game. The pitcher going against Marlins, or sorry, not Marlins, because Jesus Sanchez got traded. This is the reason why I'm taking him because he's back in his home, right there, back in his home stadium that he's been playing for in a while. He did play there yesterday, um, and he's 1 for 1 right now. Double to center, live on channel. We got him for bases. Sorry, I'm all over the place. We got him for bases and 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He just cashed the bases. That is on the main slip. Just cashed live on channel. Love to see it. Thank you, Jesus. Appreciate it. Athletics versus Nats. The Nats, because they're just the Nationals. They suck. Soderstrom, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is the next guy going on our slip. He's also on multiple slips, just like Jesus Sanchez. Like I said, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Next game up, you got Royals versus Red Sox. Michael Wacha, um, he has not great numbers against Trevor Story, and I kept going back and forth. Do I want to go Trevor Story? Do I want to go Trevor Story? His fantasy score, he's been producing for us, right? But he does have 4 strikeouts against Michael Wacha. He's 3 for 8, 2 singles, a double, but 4 Ks. I don't like it, so I stayed away. We're going Yastrzemski, Mike Yastrzemski. Listen to this real quick. Narrative play of the day. Probably my favorite play, but I probably am in my head too much about this. If anybody knows ball, Mike Yastrzemski is Carl Yastrzemski's, I want to say, grandson or great grandson who played for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski is playing for the Royals in Fenway Park tonight against Dustin May, who is like 4. Let me see. I want to get this right. I know he's 5. 5 for 11, 4 singles, and a double, and a walk, and a strikeout. We got Yastrzemski for a single tonight. I believe he gets that on his very first at bat. I might sound crazy because all of the things I just said, because of his grandfather, his great grandfather, the great Carl Yastrzemski. But I think Mike gets it done tonight. He's in royal blue today on a new team. And Dustin May is also with the Red Sox, former Dodger, right there. Boom. He just pitched there recently with us before he got traded, and he did bad in Fenway Park. Say what you will, but like I said, this is my favorite play of the day. Mike Yastrzemski, 1 single. He's going on the main slip. He's also going on the gut slip. Next game, you got Brewers versus the Braves. You got Quintana versus Spencer Strider. Jose Quintana versus Spencer Strider. Going to be an absolute pitcher's duel. I do have them on the last slip of the night, which is, I just made it like 4 or 5 minutes ago. We might be able to get it locked in before this, after the video is posted, but before the games start. I do have them for 12 plus strikeouts combined. So we need 13, 6 and 6 combined. I think it's actually at 11 and a half. So 11 and a half, we need 12 plus. So 12 strikeouts combined for that game. Jose Quintana, Spencer Strider, pitchers duel. Don't watch it because I hope there's not like 12 runs scored. White Sox versus Mariners is the very next game. You do have Colson Montgomery on the next guy going on the gut, not the gut slip, sorry, the main slip against George Kirby. George Kirby is a great pitcher. He's pitching at home. This one's a little scary, but Colson Montgomery has been absolutely dynamite, and George Kirby has a little bit of trouble with lefties. Colson Montgomery is a lefty. We're going with him for one single on the main slip. Get it done, kid. You've been hot. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Get it done. Padres versus D backs is the very next game. We do have Luis Arias, 1.5 bases for the main slip. Um, I do believe he gets that. He has pretty good numbers against Anthony Descafellini. Anthony Descafellini. All right, he's 5 for 6, 3 singles, 2 doubles, no strikeouts, batting a whopping 833. If he can't get his bases in his first two at bats, we must be doing something wrong. Maybe I never look at those stats again. Luis Reyes, get the job done. 1.5 bases. Next guy up, he's already 0 for 1. The game started. Our guy from the boys, Will Smith. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on the main slip. 2 for 2 against the pitcher tonight. But like I said, today's 0 for 1. Matthew Liberatore, left-handed pitcher, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. Like I said, he already got out in the first at bat. But that is the main slip. I would love to read all the slips I have because I feel like we're pretty locked in. Like I said, we got Jesus Sanchez in the very first at bat. I gotta hydrate. I'm sorry, guys. Mouth is getting a little dry. So, like I said, first guy on the slip, Will Smith, $14 to pay 315. He's 0 for 1 right now. Jesus Sanchez for 1.5 bases. He already has that double. Next games haven't even started yet. Okay, so we got Tyler Soderstrom, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Luis Arias, 1.5 bases. Colson Montgomery for a single. That is the main slip of the day. We need Will Smith to get hot right now. We need him to get hot. Get on base, let somebody bring you in like Andy Potthess, or you do the job and bring in Mookie Betts or Freddie Freeman. Let me move my big head. Come on, do it for us, dude. Come on, Will Smith. You're the best catcher in baseball, bro. Next game, next slip, which is kind of the gut slip that I went with. Same thing, like I said, I went crazy on Jesus Sanchez. 1 second. Buddy made a crazy sound. I think he's just yawning. He has a hard job. He's so tired right now. Mike Trout for a walk. He has 2 against the pitcher tonight from Tampa Bay. Shane Baz. They're already up 4-0. The Tampa Bay Rays. That's not good for us. But like I said, Jesus Sanchez, 1.5 bases, already has it. Nick the Dog Kurtz for 1 single. Mike Jastrzemski, 1 single. I told you guys I was going to be on the gut slip, and he's also on another slip as well. Trevor Story also for a single. I told you guys he has good numbers against Michael Walker, but he has those 4 strikeouts. So it kind of scares me, but I believe in, like I said, he's been good for us. Trevor Story, I believe in you. We just need 1 hit, 1 single down the line. I'll take it. He's old, so he's not going to try to get a double or nothing. So as long as he gets the ball down, we're good. Manny Machado, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That guy's on our gut slip. If he's the last guy for all of us and he doesn't get it done, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a bum because he plays for the Padres. But we need him tonight. Manny, get it done. Please get it done. Last one, the very last. Actually, I got two that I want to show you. I got the Dodgers game stack, and we're actually doing pretty decent. Price picks figured out. They have Shohei at 37 fantasy score. I don't think they're supposed to count the pitching because I'm pretty sure he's 0 for 1 right now as far as hitter fantasy score. But we do have $6 to pay 200. Andy Pye has 2 RBIs. Freddie Freeman 1.5 bases. He has one already. Libertor 4.5 hits allowed. He has 3 already. As long as he doesn't get pulled, he's probably going to give up another 3 hits. Like I said, Otani 10.5 or 10 fantasy score. They have him at 37, which is not correct, um, unless they're counting his pitcher's fantasy score, which doesn't make sense. Oscar, a half a run, and Will Smith, a walk. Will Smith is also on the main slip, so we kind of need him to figure it out soon. He needs to get on, get a run in, maybe a bases loaded walk. That'd be an RBI. That'd be great. So that's the Dodgers game stack against the Cardinals. I think we beat them tonight. We're already up 2-1. And then this is the main slip. Jesus Sanchez is an animal. I didn't know whether I wanted 1.5 bases or 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I have him all over the slip right there. He has the bases and he has the hits, runs, RBIs. This is the last slip of the night. We already got the first thing and we still have all these games to go. This is the last slip, the main gut slip, if you want to say. Like, I looked at everything. I want to show you guys. I looked at everything right here. There you go. Lock in. There is still time to lock in 4 props. You guys can bet whatever you want, but we got Jesus Sanchez greened out live on channel. Like I said, Tyler Soderstrom, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Mike Jastrzemski, do it for your papa. Do it for your papa. Get a single against Dustin May, former Dodger. He sucks in Fenway Park. Just one little slicer down the line, that little lefty slicer against Dustin. He can't deal with lefties. Figure it out. And Jose Quintana. This is my favorite one actually for the night slip, besides Jastrzemski. Quintana and Spencer Strider for 11 strikeouts. So like I said, we only need 12. 6 and 6. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Milwaukee versus Atlanta. Jose and Spencer, please do not suck tonight. Please do not suck. Manny Machado also, already said it, don't suck. Don't be the reason why we don't hit tonight. Colson Montgomery, I'm not even worried about it. George Kirby's going to give you, let me guess. He's going to give you a slider. A slider down and away, and you're just going to, boo, right down the line. Colson Montgomery first single. This is going to cash for us. We already got the first one down. $7 to pay 300. We got slips galore tonight, boys. Slips galore. Thank you guys for watching Lab Session 14, Episode 14, Bet with Juice. Let's hit something tonight, boys. Grandpa, that one was for you. Cheers, boys. Let's go.